How's it going, everyone? So today we've got part 2 of the Aston Villa Past Present Weekend League. Now we ended last episode off at 14-1. Make sure you check that out if you haven't already. It doesn't start well here though. 35 minutes in and we already go 1-0 down. But you know, we're fighting. The spirit's definitely there in the boys. But he makes a good save there. Can Watkins get the rebound? No. In this game, it almost felt like nothing was really falling for us. We had to try and scrap it out a little bit. Even that, I think that sums it up, to be honest. We work it so well. We use a nutmeg to create the angle for the shot, and his AI blocks it off the line. I think that just summed this game up perfectly, in my opinion. And like I said, nothing was really falling for me. He does a nice little bit of dribbling there. He gets the goal off. I've kind of covered the lane, but not well enough. We win the ball back here for Darmlo in the 87th minute. Can we get one? You know, maybe just for a chance at winning it. Or getting back into the game. We get the ball here with Watkins. Nice little finish, but too late, unfortunately. We go into our next game against a very good team. Now, at this point, yeah, we're 14-2 at this point. Against another very good team, Team Ilewa. At this point, I'm feeling a little bit in the mud, I can't lie. We get a nice little opportunity there with Grealish. We try and shoot near post. It goes straight at the goalkeeper. Neuer makes a save. It is what it is. So 0-0 at this point, 21 minutes in. He gets the ball here with Neymar. He uses the nutmeg skill. He gets a goal. 1-0 down. He has a chance here. Now, at the time, I was so confused as to how this was a penalty. You look at the replay. It was poor from me, to be fair. He'd already shot. He'd already missed. And I don't know. It's one of them lunges where you go to block it, but it's too late. And when you're playing this many games in a row, I was playing 30 games in a row. And this was only, game 17. Sometimes you tend to make mistakes at times, you know, brief lapse in concentration and stuff. So it happens, but especially when you're using a team like this, I'm having to try and be focused all the time, every single time in the game. Now this, you may question why I decide to chip it here, and it's because of his defender there. I thought his defender was going to be AI block it if I didn't. So I think a chip, I go right, a chip there, guaranteed goal. Ain't no way Neuer's getting back. No, Neuer just turns around and sprints like he's fucking Usain Bolt back into the net. And yeah, we're 14-3. It hasn't gone great considering we're 14-1. And it's not a great start to this episode, but can we bring it back and clutch up? Maybe Elite 1 even. Elite 1's still on the cards at this point. We hit the post here with Watkins. Now, I was disgusted. But we get the ball back here. Again, Ollie Watkins with the ball. And he gets a nice little goal. Now, the use of that nutmeg skill move is saying I definitely noticed those a lot more when I had players who didn't have skills, especially 5-star skills. I'm so used to having CR7 up top with the likes of Neymar, Mbappe, Rashford in my attack. All 5-star skillers. So I'm so used to, you know, ball roll scooping and all that sort of stuff, you know. Basically having skills in the attack to use. And elasticodes as well, you know, reverse elasticodes, stuff like that. And going from that to having a 3-star skiller striker, it took me some time to adapt to. And I definitely found by using, you know, the likes of left stick dribbling combined with a nutmeg, I could use that to my advantage and, you know, gain an advantage over my opponent by doing so. But we're 2-1 down at the minute. We get the ball into Marvi though. Shot across goal. His keeper bloody saves. 2-1. But the ball falls back to Perez. We clutch up. We make it 2-2. And now we're in the 75th minute though. He's on the attack. He has quite a bit of space down the line. He chooses to come back, but plays it back down to Kleiber on the left-hand side. Oh yeah, this guy subbed on Team Davies. And I'm Gold Ronaldo and Team Davies. I can't remember if Gold Ronaldo was even in his starting 11, but if it wasn't, yeah, he subbed on Gold Ronaldo and a Team Davies. That Team Davies card is unbelievable. He can play anywhere. One of the best cards in the game. Literally, you can even play him up top and he'll do a solid job for you. But this guy works a nice goal. That's game over. 4-2 down in the 87th minute. It's not happening. As you can see, even Enzo said in the chat there, can't imagine what it feels like going from CR7 to Watkins now. It was a bit of a rough transition, but once I got used to it, I felt really confident in how I was playing. Now, that was the Elite 1 dream over, obviously, after that loss. 15-4, but can we still clutch up Elite? That was the main goal at this point. Even then, actually, it was Gold 1. I felt like I was in the mud. I was going to be happy with Gold 1. But obviously you'll see what we get as we go on. So 15-4 at this point. We're 2-0 up in this game, 86th minute. A lot of these games were a bit boring, but this guy sort of gave up at this point. And we make it 3-0. And that's game over at that point. He ain't coming back. He just... I'm pretty sure... Does he leave? Oh, yeah, he leaves. He turned his console off. He'd had enough. That was probably his last game for Gold 1 or something. And he lost to an Aston Villa team. A little bit embarrassing. Now, that was one thing I always thought in my head as well. Maybe I go into these games with a bit of a psychological advantage, because not many people, you know, go into these games. Well, no, they look at your team, right? And if you have a really, really good team like I used to have, people go in there and think, oh, fuck, I'm going to have to try out. I'm going to have to sweat my balls off. This guy's got, like, mid-Vieira and, you know, CR7 and stuff. But when they come across a team where they see 75 rated Matty Cash and 75 rated Trezeguet, you know, and Amavi and Sanson and Gaye and, you know, all these sorts of players, I feel like they might underestimate it a little bit. So I feel like that psychological advantage we already have to begin with in the game. Well, for the most part, at least. Some players we played were good players. Sometimes they got a bit lucky. Sometimes we got a bit lucky. Just how it goes. But we get 1-0 there. That was a boring game. He was the 5-back guy, man. That game was the most boring game I've ever played. That's why there's only one bloody highlight, man. Such a boring game. But we get he has the ball here with Robertson into Mane. Gets it into CR7. Nice bit of hesitation. I like that little goal from him. I respect it even. However, Jackie Grealish drawing a penalty from Nick Pope. Bobby Pires steps up. Can he bury it? Where do we put it? Bottom left. Green. Perfect penalty. I think even if he went that way, he wasn't going to save that. Right in the bottom corner. Unless he stepped early, obviously. He has a chance here with Ronaldo, though. He sweats it into João Felix. João Felix gets a nice little goal for him. So we're currently 2-1 down. Sanson's got the ball on the edge here, though. Into Pires. We get a little bit lucky. But Sanson, again, fighting to win it back. Into Watkins. Into Sanson. Back to Watkins. Into Grealish. Again, we got a little bit lucky. The ball's just falling back to us. We'll take that. 2-2. Nice little goal. Well, lucky goal even. Just again, working around a bit with Gaye, taking our time, being patient with it. No need to rush when you have these sorts of players. We send him to the chip shop. Gomez goes packing. We go the other way. Nice little finish from Watkins to make it 3-2, but it's not over there. Sadio Mane with the quick return goal. However, Matty Cash picks up the ball here. He's driving forward. He finds Yannick Bolasie on the wing. What can Bolasie do? Can Bolasie deliver us some magic? Ball roll scoop. He's our only 5-star skiller, and we lose the ball. Not looking good. Oh, he makes a mistake though. Guy intercepts into Watkins. Watkins to Pires. Pires to Jackie Boy. Jackie Boy. He moves the keeper. I stay calm and composed. We slot it in at the near post. You love to see it. Easy work. Another good team. That Maldini, I was scared to face against. I can't lie. 92 Maldini feels near to impossible to break down. For the most part, his AI is insane, and if someone's defending him, he's insane as well. But we go 1-0 down again. Jack Grealish scored against us. How dare he? But we have the ball here with Sanson. Into Ollie Watkins. Into Grealish. Back to Watkins. Watkins with a nice bit of dribbling. Beats his man comfortably, and a very nice, very, very nice finish past Alisson. Guy has the ball here in the 63rd minute. Into Ollie Watkins. Into Grealish. What can we do? Bit of left stick dribbling. Berber spin cancels what created that space. And we get a nice little goal as a result of it. 80th minute, Yannick Bolasie again subbed on with the ball here. Ball roll scoop. Bit of dribbling. Not much because he's stiff. But we get the ball here with Watkins. We bridge it. We shoot. We score. 3-1. Game, set, match. But it's not over there. As Pires gets the ball here, we get a bit lucky. I can't lie, but he was moving Alisson all the way out there. And we were just going to stick it all the way near post. And, I mean, it didn't even go near post. It was going far post. But either way, we get the goal as a result of it. Didn't actually see this guy's team. But, oh, this guy, yes, this guy. This was a top guy. I appreciate it. He gave us a free win, which put us at 20-4. I don't know why he gave us a free win. I presume he'd finished all his games. Couldn't get any higher rank, so he just was a nice guy. That was the first one I've got all year. So, yeah. We go 1-0 down here, though, against a very good team, once again. But, again, most people have this sort of team at this stage, I feel like. If you get decent enough ranks each week, and you're sensible with your coins, I feel like you could pretty much have this team. Or majority of this team, for the most part. But we make it 1-1, and then we make it 2-1 with Jack Grealish, and then we face Team and Mbappe. Not only just that, CR7, road to the final, Renato, Baby Eto. I'm thinking at this point, right, fuck, this is where it's over. But no, Jackie Boy gets the first. However, with a team like this, you always know he's going to clap back, and you always know it might be a bit of cheese. Now, the pass here, I mean, I don't know what happens. That's just FIFA, I guess. He gets the ball here with Mbappe, and then Team Mbappe just does his thing. None of my players seem to be able to tackle him or even get near him. He makes it 1-1. But in the 64th minute here, we get it with Sanson. We ping it out to Pires. Pires down the wing. What can he do with it? Into Watkins. Watkins, the dribbling, sends Varane. And we win the game. 21-4. The Elite Dream's still on. We're against another 95 Pele. Another one. I don't even remember how many I've faced this weekend, but it was becoming ridiculous. But what's good? He has the ball here with Pele. I don't know what Schmeichel does. Head's gone. Head's gone. But we get the ball out wide here with Pires. Pretty much straight from the kickoff. What can he do? He gets into Watkins. Nice double tap, A pass, shot. And I think that's justice. I honestly think that was justice for the bullshit goal I conceded with Schmeichel. I mean, I think I got a bit more lucky, but I deserve it with the team I bloody had. But we have the ball here with Grealish. Again, we get lucky. We get lucky, I have to admit. Very lucky. But that was poor from me, looking back at it now. I don't know why I rushed it with Matty Cash. The pass out, I could have easily controlled it. And he gets a goal in the 90th minute even. To send it to extra time. But we make it 3-2. We take our time here. We take our time. I look at the mini-map. I see where the space is. Schmeichel with that long kick of his pings it up to Yannick Bolasie. His keeper locks on. His keeper doesn't auto-clear, so I pounce on him. Press him. And then it's an open goal from there on out. And you know what we do. We easy finish. 4-2. 22-4. Not bad, eh? This is our game for Elite. 5 back. Laurent Blanc in the air. We go 1-0 down. It's not looking good for us at this point. He has a goal kick here though. He calls him short with Nick Pope, but he pings it out to his fullback. He tries to... I don't really know what he tries to do, to be honest. I think, yeah, he tries to play it back here, but he seems a bit panicky. He doesn't really know where he wants to go. We get the ball here though. Into Watkins now. Watkins tries to play the ball back to Grealish, but we get a bit lucky again. The ball falls to our feet, and we get the goal. Grealish with a bridge into a ball roll, take it around the keeper, shoot at the goalkeeper, and we get a lucky goal in the 119th minute. I'm telling you, these boys not only had passion, they had ice in the fucking veins. We come across a lone Maradona. Never a nice sight, if I'm honest. You know, this guy's probably needing to win one of his last few games for, I don't know, maybe Elite, maybe Gold, who knows, or Gold 1, who knows. But we get a ball here with Grealish. We make it 1, and 1 was all it took. He was out of here, and that secured us Elite 2, which meant we had 1 game left. 1 game left. Could we get the 26 and be as the chat was telling me to give way to win, but I wanted to go for as many wins as I could with this Villa team. I wanted to see if I could have got that 27 had I not just, you know, had poor concentration in one of them games. Look at the team we matched, by the way. Look at the team we matched. Baby Ice. That card's nutty, by the way. His shot is next level. He makes a mistake though. We pounce upon it. We take it. Nice little goal. For the most part, I feel like that. I felt like I deserved that goal from the early parts of the play. I felt like I was dominant. Red ball here with Trezeguet into Ollie Watkins. Sweaty goal. I don't know what he does. He just hoofs it in his own net at this point. I'm thinking he's out of it. He's leaving. No, he fights on. And with the team he's got, I've got to stay focused regardless, as anything like this can happen. Look at a shot from Eusebio. That's insane. That's just Eusebio things though. I'm not surprised by that one bit. Pires gets the ball out wide here though, into Grealish, into Watkins, and there it is. 26-4 with the past present Aston Villa team. I actually think he scores here, doesn't he? Yeah, I mean, but we all know, as you know, it's over by this point. We get the win, 3-2, 26-4 with the past present Villa team now. I honestly feel like I could have got 27. Towards the end of that, I was playing some very good football against some top teams and top players. So I felt like I'd done myself, I'd done all right. The Twitch chat agreed with me. And here are my rewards from Foot Champions. I thought I'd add them into the end of this. I feel like I'm going to do that with most of my past presents. I'm going to add them into the end of part 2. Unless, we hit like a top 100 or something. But Elite 1 and stuff is not too relevant. Especially at this stage. Maybe team the season. And stuff like that. But yeah, no. So yeah, Elite 2. We get obviously 3 red picks. In the first one, Lingardinho. I had to take him. No hesitation. I had to take Lingard. Second pick, Almiron pops up, and Newcastle was a past present I was thinking about doing. So that is one I was debating him, but again, no hesitation with Luke Shaw. And this one I had to kind of think, because Angelino could be used for a few past presents. But do I then want to go with Fodder? I was thinking, should I go with Fodder? I don't know, Perrin, Angelino, and I end up going with Angelino. Just because I feel like, again, it'll be used for a few past presents most likely. But yeah, we start with the mega packs here. Can we get anything decent from these? Hopefully we can. And in the first one, nothing. No one's surprised by that. Them mega packs are awful. I opened probably about 40 of them, at least 40 of them during Team of the Year. I probably got maybe one walkout, and even then it was probably like a stinky 86 or something. But the next pack, can we get a walkout? We do in fact get a walkout, but UCL, so it doesn't really count, does it? Especially when you see the bloody flag. It's Haaland. Not great. Not great at all. Walking out in that Villa kit though. We're keeping the kit on until what's it called? Our next pass present next weekend. But we do actually get one of the boys. We get Sanson's transferred card. Take that, nice little memory of some of the goals he scored for us. Now we have 4 packs left. We open 100k first. Can we get a walkout? We can. It's just a gold though. It's not a future star. Spanish goalkeeper, De Gea. Not bad. Is okay fodder. It's okay fodder. 286s in the pack would be ideal at least, but do we get it? No. We get Herodeki as our next best pull. And then Willian. It is what it is. But no, we're coming towards the end of it now. The video. We got the premium team weeks 2 ultimates. So just before we get to the end, if you have any past presents you want me to do, or you'd like to see any, like the custom tactics more in depth of what I used for this weekend league, make sure you leave a like. Like I said though, comment any past presents you want to see down below, and if you're not already, subscribe. But yeah, that was a pretty stinky team of the week pack. That was a pretty stinky team of the week pack. We got 2 ultimate packs left. Can we get anything decent? Most likely not. First one, we get an informed no war. The left wing from France, 81 rated, stinker, untradeable, not even really good fodder. It is what it is. But yeah, no, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed the video. This was a very fun weekend league to do. I really enjoyed it. This was, like I said, one of the most enjoyable ones I've done in a while. And I'll be doing more of them. I've got a formation review I'm going to have out most likely tomorrow. So make sure you turn the notification bell on so you don't miss that. And yeah, we finished on a Bernardo Silva. Nothing really to shout about. The pack opening wasn't special really at all. But yeah, it wasn't awful. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow with a custom tactics video in a bit.